Shalom Akim, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salute to sincere Akim out there of the hopeful elect. And the entitlement of this video is going to be called Your Witchcraft is Become of Little to No Effect. All right, and I'm talking about the witchcraft of the so-called white man, the elites, or the Illuminati. All right, because you know they deal heavily with witchcraft and they use their money to control the media and gain an influence over the people. All right, and the main thing that they're trying to do right now is mandate vaccinations. You know, they have to mandate it now because all of the trickery of trying to get people to take this shot is not working. You know, you see constant reminders to the people to go out there and get this shot. You know, the Johnson & Johnson, the Pfizer, the Moderna. You know, there's constant advertisements. They're constantly giving away victuals, you know, for if you take it, and it's mostly projected towards Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But really, it's a global thing, you know, because Jake is scattered throughout the world, like the scriptures tell you. All right. And you know, being that their witchcraft is not working, you know, like, you know, you got the major pop stars in the rap industry that's making songs, vax that thing up and what have you. All right, like Juvenile and them. People are still skeptical and hesitant about getting this COVID-19 vaccination. So now, being that the witchcraft is not working, what these devils have to do is mandate this, man. And they're mandating it not only in America, but all throughout the world, all right? And remember, you know, just a few months back, once the vaccine really started coming out, once they really brought it out, you know, they was promoting it and making it seem like it's some big miracle drug that's gonna make everything go back to normal, okay? And you know, in the media, especially the mainstream media here in America, they give you so many numbers. You know, 60% of the population has been vaccinated. You know, we reached the halfway point. Now it's 70%, and this, that, and the third. Okay, and you know, and they do that. It's all trickery. It's sorcery, and they do that to make people who are not vaccinated. They do that in the hope to encourage the people who are not vaccinated to go out there and get vaccinated, because they thinking, hey man, if 60-70% of people are getting vaccinated and nothing is really happening to them, maybe the vaccine is safe, so maybe I should go out there and get it. All right, and I know I'm saying this word too much, so they might wind up shutting this video down, but you know, but come to find out, the alternative news, not just alternative news, but you know, some real other news sources besides the mainstream news here in America, you know, global news that are pretty reliable. All right, they've come out with the percentage of saying that the global population of people who have been vaccinated is around 14%, and that's very low in numbers. Okay, and that's why all over the world they're mandating people to get vaccinated. Like here in America, they call it the vaccine passport. You know, in certain parts of Europe, they call it the green pass. Okay, and they also have a term out there in Australia that they're using, and people are just protesting all over the world, man. All right, people are protesting. They're not buying it. They're not going for it. And that's why the global percentage of people who are vaccinated is so low. And the so-called white man, the elites of the society, big pharma, you know, who stands to make a fortune off of this vaccine, and you know, the elites of the society slaughtering the majority of the people, they're having a hard time accomplishing this goal, man. So in turn, they're gonna they're beginning to threaten people's livelihood, man. Threaten your jobs, threaten your businesses, okay? Because the sorcery is just wearing off, man. You know, it's wearing off. And it's scriptural. All right. So I'm going to bring out the first scripture. This is the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 12. It says, "And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers." All right. And this is talking about, this is directed towards the so-called white man, the nation of Edom. All right. Namely the elites, the Illuminati. All right. He said, "And I will cut off witchcraft out of thine hand." Okay. So that all of your sorcery and your trickery is basically not working on the people, man. All right. So in all reality, you have a lot of people who are waking up, man. Okay. You know, unfortunately, you still got a lot of jakes that are asleep, but you know, you have the other people who are actually waking up. They're not falling for your BS, man. Okay. All right. So now you got to resort to measures wherein you're going to institute force on the people, man. You know, and threaten the global monetary value. All right, because there's going to be an economic collapse. Okay, this is on the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me." And that's what the Illuminati says, man. All right, the Illuminati means enlightened ones or light bearers, meaning that they have knowledge. They have a certain degree of knowledge that only, you know, a selected few can have, in which it's hidden from the world. And that's why they have these covert meetings and these secret meetings and these secret councils. Okay. All right. But it says, "Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it has perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." Okay. And that's the main goal of these devils, man. They're uplifted with pride. But their main goal is a new world order, and bringing it about by deception. But they've been so uplifted with pride, man, you know, that they think that they really believe that they're actual gods, man. All right. They actually believe that they're gods, you know, and they even going to the extreme as far as trying to fuse, what's the word I'm looking for? Physiology with technology. Okay. All right. To extend their life or to live everlasting. All right. Or we call it biohacking. Yeah, biohacking. All right. Transhumanism. Okay. So, you know, these devils think that they're really trying to be on God status, man. All right. And the knowledge on the left hand side is basically made them uplifted with pride. All right. It reads on to say, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises." Okay, that's because the Lord is about to judge the so-called white man, the Illuminati, the elites of the society. All right. By destroying America. Destroying America and other strongholds where these devils dwell at, man. You know, it says, "And mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off." And the people are going to rise up, man. You know, the poor is going to rise up against the rich in this world, man. Okay. So all of these protests all over the world is going to lead to sedition and mass riots, man. Okay. And when you put Israel in a state of desperation, they're gonna react, man. And the Lord is gonna be with us. Okay, Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. It reads on to say, "And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know." All right. Yeah, and that's America. America's gonna be desolate because America's gonna be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. Okay. You know, so you in America, if you get vaccinated, it don't even fucking matter. You know that you're gonna be, because America's gonna be destroyed, okay? And if you get vaccinated, you're gonna be destroyed here in America. If you take the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, you're gonna be destroyed, man, because America's gonna be destroyed. All right. It reads on to say, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail." Okay, and the so-called white man, he's losing power in this world, man. You know, because people are waking up. you see what's going on out there in Afghanistan, all right? The United States, they basically hauling ass and fleeing out of Afghanistan, man. All right, and that place is just in utter chaos right now, man. Okay, and you got other nations that are becoming superpowers like China. Well, China is basically a superpower now, and they're basically surpassing the United States, especially when it comes to technology. All right, okay, and economics. All right, so you know, this devil, the so-called white man, they're losing that grip of power that they had on this world, man. Okay, it reads on to say, "Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." All right, yeah, because ain't nobody, ain't nobody gonna be able to give you devils any answers, man. Okay, you can set up all of the witch councils and covens, you know, the most powerful warlocks out there, to seek advice from the spiritual demon Satan or any demon that they call upon, but you're not gonna receive any answers, man. Okay, now it's time for you devils to basically act and put things into full motion by force, by your blessing, which is the sword, man, and which you devils are gonna do, because the trickery in the deception and the sorcery is not working anymore, man. It's coming to an end. All right. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?" All right. And who's Edom? Edom is the so-called white man. All right. Okay. It reads on to say, "And understanding out of the mount of Esau." All right. Because you devils are you're basically exposed, man. You know, pretty much the global, the agenda of the global elites has been exposed. You know, the New World Order. People know about the New World Order. People know about the Illuminati. Okay? People know about the Rothschilds. People know about the Rockefellers and the international bankers. You know? People are getting hip to that, man. You know, because of the fact that we're in the information age, man. You know? Now, see, we here at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles of GMS, have been teaching this for a long time, man. You know, Apostle Tahar, he's been teaching about the Illuminati and exposing the Illuminati for decades, man. For decades on end. Okay? You know, we have the video uploaded on the internet. You know, it's been uploaded and re-uploaded by different brothers and different people who've seen it. The video that he had, All Bow Down, back in the 80s, man. You know, when he was basically exposing the so-called white man for being a warlock, a sorcerer in his witchcraft, and broke down the whole origins of the Bavarian Illuminati, man. Okay? All right? So Esau can't hide his little secret, his little secret agenda of a new world order has been totally exposed, man. All right. This is Job chapter 18 verse 5. It says, "Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine." Okay. Yeah, because like I said, people are getting hip. We're in the information age. All right. You have a lot of these devils who have become whistleblowers, who were down with the Freemasons, you know, the higher level, who were in high levels of Freemasonry, okay, who were in these top witch councils, all right, high up in the Illuminati, in the hierarchy of the Illuminati, you know, who basically wound up exposing them, man. You know, exposing their global plot, all right. So the light of the wicked, the knowledge of the wicked is being put out, man. You know. You know, they pride themselves off of having this secret knowledge, but now the secret knowledge has basically been exposed, man. It's not a secret anymore. Okay? It says the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candles shall be put out with them. Yeah, so the so-called white man, the elites of the society, the Illuminati, all right, the light bearers, their candle is being put out, man. Meaning the knowledge and wisdom is basically being extinguished. Okay, extinguished. All right. It says the steps of his strength shall be straightened. And that's why this devil is having such a hard time trying to get people vaccinated, man, to the point where he has to resort to jeopardizing people's livelihoods, man, and putting people in a state of desperation, man. Okay, because he can't fulfill it with trickery and deception anymore, man. You know, it says the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. And that's what's happening, man. His own counsel has cast him down, man. You know, you had so many whistleblowers who's been a part of the Illuminati, who has been a part of the Freemasons, all right, who actually hold lectures, man. Who actually hold lectures, and they share their experience. They share their experience through literature, you know, through some of these lectures that they have, through some of these websites that they have, all right, exposing the global agenda of a new world order, man. Okay, and that's his own counsel. These are members of these are former members of the Illuminati, former Freemasons, former witches who were a part of the Council of 300 and such. Like you had John Todd, you had Freemasons like Bill Schneebelen, all right, just to name a few. Okay, who were basically a part of those councils, man. And they're casting down the very secret fraternities that they were once a part of. All right, and exposing it all, man. You know, yeah, some people have been killed, man. Right? Some of them have been killed for it, man. You had what's the guy name, man? Aaron Russo. All right, you had Ezra Pound. Okay. You know, these are people who were hanging out with the elites and who were a part of these secret clubs, man. And they had a change of heart. You know, some of them claim they found Christ, so to speak. All right, and became Christians and what have you, man. And they started speaking up and sharing their experience, firsthand experience, man. You know. So their own counsel shall cast them down, man. All right? And that's what's happening, man. And that's why your witchcraft and your sorcery is not working on the people, Esau. All right? And this is all set up through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because things are about to start to get rolling, man. Things are about to start to get rolling. Okay? And you devils, yeah, you're going to strike the first blow. But guess what, man? The Lord is with the nation of Israel, man. And it's clear as day, because these nobodies, all right, that you call the black Hebrew Israelites, which were not black, okay, you know, you could try to demonize us, you could try to act like we don't exist, okay, but it's not working, man. Brothers is waking up all over the world, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, all right. You know, we done cast out that stronghold that you had been putting up for so long. That false image of the Lord, you know, with blonde hair and blue eyes. All right, nobody believes that shit anymore. Okay, all right, okay. A lot of people are straight up and down admitting that the Lord had to be a man of color. They might not come all the way full circle to the fact that the Lord is a dark-skinned man, you know, but we brought that out plenty of times, and we proved it in the scriptures, man. But ain't nobody buying that BS. You got to be a real fool, a goddamn idiot, man, a moron, to really believe in 2021 that the one who the world ignorantly calls Christ is a so-called white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, okay? You got to be some old, decrepit, 99-year-old black nigga that grew up in the church since he was 5 years old, man. Already on his goddamn way out, man, to really believe that the Lord is a white man, okay? But we pretty much washed that image out of the minds of the people through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, all right? You know? But, yeah, man, I'm gonna end this video on that note, man. You know, your witchcraft and your sorcery and all of that is become little to no effect, man. You know, people are waking up all over the world. We in an information age, man. But the people who are meant to wake up fully is gonna wake up, and they are certainly waking up, man, because the elect is pretty much sealed, man. All right, and that's the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakak man. All right, so I'm gonna end this video on that note, man. I hope you brothers been edified, and I'm gonna say shalom while we're rocking to the next video. Shalom.